But first question reads, what is the amount of the flag fall, the fixed amount that Jim charges people when they use his taxi? So in other words, they could travel no distance, but they'd still be charged this amount. Answer, $2.50. There it is there. Okay. $2.50. Part 2, give an equation that Jim uses to work out the amount he charges for his taxi. So, in effect, you're looking at the equation of this line, y equals mx plus c. C is the... Okay, so we just discussed that. That was $2.50. What is m? The gradient. To find the gradient, you need 2 points that you know. Let's choose this one, where it crosses at $2.50, and look carefully for another one. Here's another one. They can be as close together or as far apart as you like. The key thing is we need the rise and the run. So the rise goes from $2.50 all the way up to $4. So that's an increase of $2.50 to $4. Come on, guys. $1.50, thank you. The rise is $1.50, and the run is 2. What's $1.50 divided by 2? 0.75. Okay. So answer here is 0.75x. D, that'll do. X or D. And it's probably not Y, is it? What does it cost? Yeah, it's C, isn't it? So the answer is C equals 0.75 D, thank you, plus 250. Should have all got that one right, guys. No excuses. If you didn't get that right, you didn't study. You should have got that right. That's a basic achieved question. It'll definitely be in the exam. Pam's loyalty card is a card system where shoppers obtain points depending on the value of purchase made, and they can spend the points on different goods. At Harvey's shopping centre, 2 Pam loyalty points are given for the first complete $20 spent, and 2 extra Pam loyalty points are obtained for every extra complete $15 spent. If Stacey spent 75, then how many loyalty points would she receive? Remember, she gets 2 on the first 20, then 2 for every extra $15. So she's up to 4 at $35. Then she moves to $50. So then she's on 6 points at $65. She's at 8 points. And she doesn't quite get to 80, so the answer is 8. $15 gives you an extra 2 points, $20 on the first 2 points. So answer is 8 for part 1. Part 2, on the grid below, sketch the number of Pam loyalty points received for spending amounts up to $80 at Harvey's shopping centre. Watch this carefully. This is worth a T. 7 points on this question you could get by doing this right. This is a T, this question. Oh, the previous one was a... Yep. Yep, no. 7 points. No, overall, just for that question, you would get 7 points if you get a T. Okay, right. So we're talking about Pam's loyalty system, and remember, she doesn't get any points until she spent $20. So if you had drawn a line up here, what you're effectively saying is that at $10, she's getting, say, 1 point. No. At $20, she doesn't get any points until she's spent $20. So at $20, the person, let me just undo that line because it's wrong. Okay. Here we go. At $20, you get 2 points. Right? So that's that plot there. But before $20, you get nothing. Pretend that line's right on there, right? Oh. Okay. At $20, you get 2 points. At $30, you're still only on 2 points. At $35, though, because remember, another $15 on from 20 is 35, suddenly you jump up to 4 points. Note how I'm drawing circles that are shaded in and circles that aren't shaded in. And then you keep on spending $35, $40, $45, $50. All of a sudden you get another 2 points. So you go from 4 all the way up to 6. So open circle, closed circle up here. Keep on spending up to 60. At $65, you jump up to 8 points. Are you okay with this? So they call this a piecewise function, or more colloquial, or you hear it called a step function or step graph. Well, in my other class, probably half the class did, and half the class didn't. And I think in this class there were 2 or 3 that got it. But it was a week ago that I marked it, so things are a bit of a blur, so I can't remember. Okay. So while I'm here, I just want to draw in for you, there was Pam and then there was Janet. Thank you, Jonathan. Janet's system. Janet's system was 1 point for every $10. I'm just going to draw Janet's system in red so you can distinguish the difference. For every $10 spent, here's $10, you get 1 point. Well, you wouldn't get anything between if you spent 1, 2, 3, all the way up to $10. At $10, you get 1 point. Okay? Don't forget you can draw on your own exams. Then it jumps straight up to 2 points at 20. Stays constant. Then it jumps up to 3 points. Stays constant. Then it jumps up to 4 points. Stays constant. Then it jumps up to 5 points, stays constant. Then it jumps up to 6, constant. Whoops, that's an open circle. Closed circle, stays constant. So red is Janet. Black is Pam. Okay, carrying on answering questions. How many Jan loyalty points would Karen receive after spending 75? Answer? 7. Part 2. If the graph was drawn for the number of Janet... If a graph was drawn, describe any similarities and differences. Similarities... both step functions What are some other obvious comments? You could go, Jan goes up in steps of 10. No, in steps of 1. Per $10. And you could say, Pam, no, what am I doing? Jan. I might have this wrong. Pam's goes up in steps of 2 points per $15 spent. And you'd also explain after the first $20. Okay, you needed 3 points to get a T on this one. I've done 3. You can make up something there. Next one, part 3. State which loyalty point system you would recommend. You could choose either, but you would need to say, let's say I chose Janet. I would say I choose Janet because Janet earns more points between $10 and $20, or Janet because she earns more between $30 and $35. So you have to give some ranges for when Janet actually does earn more. Or you could choose Pam's, and you could say at $60 onwards, Pam earns more. Or you could say, oh sorry, it's not 60, it's the same up to 65, but then at $65 Pam earns more always. So that's an argument, but you just need to give me some range as to when you actually are earning more. Okay, so you have to really draw the graph to help you answer that question. Okay, take a minute's break while I record this.